Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Donald Trump was waiting for a phone call from China. He said the Chinese want a trade deal but don't know how to ask for it. As it turned out, the Chinese had other plans. They were taking the trade war to TikTok. They have unleashed videos to humiliate Western brands. They've also curbed the supply of rare earth minerals. We'll tell you all about it. Also, if India can benefit from this standoff. As the US-China standoff worsens, how should India play its cards? And how did the last trade war end? What are the lessons for the world? We'll discuss all of this. In other news, the demand for burner phones is going up. Europeans and Canadians heading to the US are being advised to use them. We will tell you why. How Pakistan's Balochistan nightmare continues. This time, 8 Pakistanis have been shot dead in Iran. What are Russian warships doing in Bangladesh? Is Putin eyeing an airbase in Indonesia? Why has Algeria expelled 12 French diplomats? Will Meta be forced to sell Instagram and WhatsApp? Why has Pfizer abandoned its obesity pill? Do we really understand the risks of weight loss drugs? All this and more coming up. The headlines first. Iran's Supreme Leader says he is satisfied with the ongoing nuclear talks with the US, but warns that they could prove to be fruitless. Trump has threatened to strike Iran's nuclear facilities if no deal is reached. Last week, officials from Tehran and Washington met in Oman. They are due to meet in Muscat again on Saturday. Syrian president visits Qatar. It is his first official trip to the Gulf state. Qatar was one of the first Arab countries to back the armed rebellion against Bashar al-Assad, who was ousted in December last year. Qatar's emir was also the first head of state to visit Damascus since Assad fled Syria. In India, trouble brewing for Congress party leaders Sonia and Rahul Gandhi. The Enforcement Directorate files a charge sheet against them in the National Herald case. The Gandhis have been accused of money laundering. The Congress party claims it is vendetta politics by the ruling BJP. The next hearing is on the 25th of April. The Sudan marks 2 years of a civil war that has killed thousands and displaced millions, triggering the world's worst humanitarian crisis. In 2023, fighting erupted between the army and the paramilitary rapid support forces. The UK is hosting a conference to find a path to end the conflict, but has not invited either of the warring parties. The Maldives bans the entry of Israelis, says it is to show solidarity with the Palestinian people. The ban will be implemented with immediate effect. Last year, Israel had urged its citizens to avoid traveling to the archipelago. The Maldives had lifted a previous ban on Israeli tourists in the early 1990s. And a sandstorm in Iraq sweeps through its central and southern cities, leaving people gasping for breath. Nearly 4,000 have been hospitalized. 2 airports were also forced to close as visibility fell to less than 1 kilometer.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.